All right, look, on my channel, we get straight to the content. So listen, if you live in Philadelphia or New Jersey, y'all know it was Cowboys versus Eagles rivalry week, right? So you turn on the local news, you go to the park, you go to Wawa. Real toxic energy if you a Cowboys fan like me, living in enemy territory, right? So the Cowboys have been having an up and down season all year. Now, if you're a real football fan, which most Eagle fans are not real football fans, they're only fans of their team. They don't know anything about football, right? They only know about the Eagles, right? Anyway, if you're a real football fan or you're a Cowboys fan, you realize that we have had a lot of injuries. And like one of our secondary players, Kalen Carson, he was out. The kid Revel just came back. Demario Overshown was out. We had a lot of injuries, right? And if you're familiar with my other content, like I said, normally I cover the Joe Buzz podcast, but sometimes I do Cowboys football, right? I was so glad when we got rid of Michael Parsons. That was A1. But we needed to get our pieces together. Now, we thought we were going to get the pieces later on in the draft, but we end up getting the pieces right now with Quinn Williams and Kenny Clark, who are playing great, right? Right. So I'm dealing with rivalry week and a lot of chaos, right? So my sister has to get together. I'm the only Cowboys fan there. All Eagles fan. I'm by myself, right? Watching the game. At no point did I feel like the Cowboys were out the game. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. It's not about the end result. I never felt like the Cowboys were out the game because they were facing an opponent with a quarterback that can't throw the ball. So I was thinking that the whole time, right? So as we made the comeback, and CeeDee Lamb had one of the worst games, and I've been watching this guy since college. That's probably one of the worst games I ever seen CeeDee Lamb have. At this point, CeeDee Lamb, cut them fucking dreads off, bro. You need to get more humble. You have no humility, bro. Cut the dreads off. You got too much color in your dreads. The dye is getting to your brain and is messing up your shit, and you can't catch no more, bro. Get it together. But I should have wore a fucking ski mask for this video. Did y'all see? And when you live in an area that's like all Eagles fans, all you got to hear is Quentin Mitchell, Quintanamo Bay, Cooper DeJean. Did you see what George Pickens did to them? Busting they ass. But you got to remember, the Eagles fans are an uneducated bunch. So they don't know that, well, Cooper DeJean can't fucking guard George Pickens or CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb should have had a touchdown on Cooper DeJean. He just dropped the ball. I've been telling yo, it's sad because Dak has a winning record against the NFC East, and he has a winning record against the Eagles. He really be busting their ass. He literally gives people belt to ass in the division and the Eagles. But we have had some of the most catastrophic playoff losses ever. Dez Bryant dropped it, but then the next year they said it was a catch. But even before that, y'all remember DeMario Murray? Murray had a handoff, and Julius Peppers hit it, popped it right out, bro. Fumble. Aaron Rodgers got the ball. Remember Aaron Rodgers got that long conversion? Remember Rumble? Like, we didn't have so much playoff nonsense. Even more recently, Tony Pollard was having a great year. He gets hurt. We lose against the Niners. But I think those days are over, brothers and sisters, if you ain't here. I think, and I'm not one of these delusional Cowboy fans, I really think that we're back, actually. It might not be this year, but don't be surprised if the Cowboys beat the Chiefs and the Lions, because we have a good defensive line, and Jared Goff turns into a little bitch when he gets pressure. And now we don't have, like, normally, if you're a Cowboys fan, we haven't been able to stop the run consistently in years. So maybe we will be able to stop the run enough, and we got enough cornerback depth now where we can get a dub against the Lions. We have to get pressured on Jared Goff, and we could actually, the Chiefs, shout outs to the Chiefs. I don't got no hate towards the Chiefs, But the Chiefs, they don't have a run game. But Dak can't throw early interceptions against none of these teams. And we can't afford to go down 21-0 against the Lions or the Chiefs because they have a quarterback that actually could throw. I don't give a fuck what Jalen Hurts' completion percentage was. He is weak as fuck. I'm sorry, bro. And listen, I'm not no hater. Is it cold in this bitch? Hold on, y'all. Oh, it's a little fucking cold in here. I should turn the fucking heat up in this car. But look at that finger pointing at me. You know what time it is, bro. We was never losing to the Eagles. And local, you had to see local news. They had kids punching like a punching bag, and it had the Cowboys player's face on it. Whole time the kids was fat as hell. Like, well, them kids need to be punching the bag every day with their little fat ass. They just was randomly showing people, yeah, we're going to beat the Cowboys. Hold that fucking loss, and we should have swept y'all bitch ass. Because remember that when we first played the Eagles, our defense was really a kerfuffle. This shit was cooked. We really should have swept y'all little bitch ass. But it's crazy because if you're a real Cowboys fan, the Eagles not even our rival like that, bro. It was the Redskins growing up. It's not even, the Eagles just make rivalries because they're a fucking annoying fan base. Hold that fucking loss. And it don't look good for y'all neither. Saquon Barkley looks done. Trump supporting bitch ass. Jalen Hurts still looking like Tim Tebow 2.0. My boy AJ Brown, if he didn't score yesterday, he would have been reading 48 laws of power on the sideline. Waking up in New Jersey and it's quiet. I think some of these motherfuckers took their Eagles flag around. Take your flag around. Matter of fact, take your Eagles flag, turn it sideways, and shove it. You know what I'm saying? We standing on business today. I'm going to be back with a better breakdown. I got a hangover. I'm going to holler at y'all. Like, subscribe, turn your notifications on.